Guys, welcome back. We're live with the Sea Wolf community for the Wolfpack Wednesday group. We are preparing to do the radio operator for today. So we'll see how this goes.
Yes.
Yep.
Everybody's here. I give him chief engineer. Okay.
Gotta go.
So, let's open
You know what, I'll-
force tubes.
Oh wait, I'll stay here for your briefing.
Well, no, there won't be much of a briefing. Our goal now is just to find the enemy and take course on them. So,
Very
please
good.
go on the
So-
position.
Sure. If we only have 5 people and you'd rather have a human helm, just let me know. I'll do it.
All right.
No, I mean, yeah, that's fine if you wanna take helm. I can handle both dive and helm simultaneously though. But either way.
Oh god. They didn't.
Oh, that's strange. I can't click into the periscope. Is it because I'm dive officer?
I am also unable to access radio
Is your
simplified.
Is your mic hot right now? You don't sound like you're in the ship, Dev.
How about now? Is that better?
Nope.
And by the way, Ape, you forgot to activate simplified, so it's currently Morse.
Oh, I didn't make the lobby. Damn.
Can you hear me okay now?
I guess.
Yeah,
I can hear you. Yeah, but it just doesn't.
You want me to
sound
let
like you're in the
Bob
ship.
know?
It just sounds like in the Discord call.
Yeah, I'm talking.
No, I've got Discord muted. I think I've got Discord muted. Let me double check it. Yeah, Discord is muted. I'm definitely in the ship.
I'll let Bob know.
Ah, there. Now it's working.
Hey, Bob.
I mean, I have a mute button that I don't normally press, but I can press it if that's better.
Cruise Master, yeah?
Just giving you a heads up, I do not have access for some odd reason as simplified radio.
You have. The simplified radio
So
is if you
Oh, I see it.
go on the BB boop boop.
Yep, I'm on
And-
boo boo.
Yep, I'll
Okay,
just
and
keep
you
it muted.
press,
Is the
let's say,
level okay?
A.
Because I can adjust
It
the
will do
gain
A,
on the fly.
Oh, okay.
literally.
Is this level okay for everyone?
Alright,
It's quite
got it.
loud.
Never
Is it
mind.
better?
You just
On the
go
fly.
letter
Better
by
now?
letter.
Fuck you mean
All right.
BB boo boo, man?
Okay, yeah.
The hell is that?
All right.
BB boo boo.
I turned the gain up because someone told me that they were having trouble hearing me just now. So, but yeah, we should be good now.
Radio, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Please report that our relative position is port front. We are port front of the con.
So I'm trying to wait for them to finish their broadcast.
And navigator,
Yep.
are you aware of marking our position with the grids on the map? Can you? Yeah, exactly. Can you give the radio operator our position so that he can sense it out, please? Thank you.
Radio, our position is Bravo, Foxtrot 5755. Keypad 5.
Can you repeat that?
Bravo, Foxtrot 5755. Keypad 5.
Okay, dive officer, new course 335. Go 335. It's out.
Well, this is a little perfect. Navigator to captain, the third ship from the lead has a kick post. Do you see it? I'm going to use that as my guide reference ship whenever I make a plot.
So, radio, whenever you're ready, please send out our intended tacking position is port mid. Intended attacking position port mid.
On heading
Understood.
335.
Port mid attack position.
Thank you. Please give us another 5 degrees starboard. Make it 340.
Coming right to 340.
Sir, please do that.
On heading 340.
So the goal right now is to actually bring us a little bit closer so that we can work out their course and their speed as well, so that we maybe can help the other boat. I don't know where they spawned, but yeah, we are in a good position to measure their course and their speed, I guess. So that's what we're gonna do.
Roger that.
Yeah, dive officer, please go to full speed ahead on both machines.
Full speed, aye. Both engines are showing full speed.
Copy that, thank you.
That's the one at relative 350.
Guide ship identified at 346 relative, heavy freighter type 9.
Okay, dive officer, please bring us to new course. 246.
Coming left to 246.
And make it slow speed, please.
Slow speed, aye. On heading 246.
Stop the boat. Please stop the boat. We're gonna
Stop the boat.
Dive officer, are you able to speed check as well?
Yeah, of course.
So I would appreciate it as soon as the boat is stopped, please go
But
to the
we're
bridge
still
and
trying to
use the
communicate
UZO for
via Discord
whichever
for the
boat
time
you
being
want to,
because both of us
see
are
if we
struggling.
can also identify afterwards.
Roger that. I'm just coming here to check the our ship speed.
Yeah, I think the navigator can check the navigation table so that when we have 0.0. Thank you.
Radio to navigation.
Navigator,
nav.
what's the bearing to
You
that
got-
heavy
Stand by,
freighter type
stand by,
9?
stand by.
You got U-boat 420 requesting 5-digit number before location for BF.
Bravo Foxtrot 5755, keypad 1.
Understood.
What is the bearing to that heavy freighter type 9?
That would be 080 relative.
Won't have any bearings on the UZO, I guess.
Confirming 175
I'm
or
sorry.
157.
Yeah, I see it.
Where'd you
Yeah,
get
I use that.
157 from?
I probably misheard.
Okay, let me write it.
So have we reached 0 knots yet?
Negative, standby.
Okay.
Understood, thank you.
I got 6.1 knots.
I got 6.2.
Perfect.
So 1 out of 3 is right. That's all good. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's
Okay.
yeah.
So, dive officer, please go to dead slow.
Dead slow eye. And bringing us back onto 240. We drifted a little bit while we were
Yeah.
measuring.
All good, perfect. And
Captain, what is the magnetic to that third ship? The Heavy Freighter 9.
are you working on a convoy course already?
Yep, working on it.
Perfect.
Radio to Captain.
Ready to copy?
Position of other U-boat is 5752, keep at 4.
Copy that, thank you. Radio, please send out, we have convoy speed of 6.1 knots. Please send out convoy speed 6.1 knots with high confidence.
Yes. Yeah.
The chief engineer a phone call. We would need 155 RPMs for reaching the 6.
155. Roger that.
Captain, I'm gonna need us to pull further ahead if you want me to convoy course.
Stand by 1 moment, engineering.
My suggestion is slow speed or half speed, and then when we get to that point in a nice position, then we can do what you suggested.
Okay. All right. We need to catch up. So half speed it is.
Half speed. Aye.
And we need to watch out not to get too close.
It shouldn't take too long at all. I'll be quick about it.
Should we go full speed then?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we have no stress at all. I guess. I don't know. Let's see where the other guys are.
Yeah, sorry about that. The order was originally going to be to come to 155 RPMs on both engines, but they changed that just as I was calling you. But once we get into position, we're going to slow down to 155 on the engines. Are you comfortable with getting specific and reliable turns on the engine, like keeping it consistent with the diesels?
Captain, match my bearing on the attack periscope.
What I normally do is set the boat to charge, and then you can fine tune with the electrics to get exactly an RPM. So that's one option you have.
Sorry, look at the ship at bearing 102 relative king post. Tell me what that is magnetically, please.
You would basically set up to charge at low RPM, like at slow speed, and then you would use the rheostats in the
343.
E room to dial in the speed. But anyway, yeah, just be aware that that's coming. So
Wait, we are talking
kind of plan for it.
about mass, king post, mass tunnel, right?
All right,
Yep,
we'll do
mass,
155.
mass funnel.
Magnetic bearing at 341.
341, copy that. Convoy course 251, high confidence. I've got my numbers now. You're good, Captain.
251.
Shall I match convoy course?
Yeah. Please go to the convoy course of 251. Please go to the RPMs of 155 now.
Roger that. 155 RPMs, convoy course 251. I will match it.
Correct. Thank you, sir.
Just FYI, once we get all in position here, you should see them at a stable bearing, so you can confirm that everything's lined up right.
And you said our course was 251 now?
251, correct.
Copy that.
As much as the waves let me keep it there. It's wavering a little bit, of course. But I'm within half a degree of that.
U44 copies the current convoy course.
Captain radio says other boat acknowledges data.
Q. Yeah, I was not on the IP.
Radio to Captain.
Captain radio calling you.
Go ahead, radio.
U404 is conveying course 257 and telling us to stand by.
57.
Copy. Roger that. Thank you.
No, they're welcome to use their own data, but I lined up at King Post. Unless they're slightly zigging about 5 or 10 degrees aside.
They do tend to move a little bit because of waves as well, but that shouldn't account for 6 degrees difference.
Yeah, no.
But it's challenging to be 100% right on those from this distance.
But if you see to the target relative bearing 095, I mean this one is pretty far out, but this looks like it has kind of good king posts. Both are aligned pretty much to me. So it could be because this is at bearing 095, 096. If I look at this, they could be right. Maybe it changed something. Maybe they were in the process of zigging or turning, which could definitely be the case.
That ship you're pointing out, Captain, what is it magnetically?
The magnetic king post master, but it definitely has 2 king posts and island front in the middle. Magnetic bearing 346.
I see what you mean. Yeah, that minus 90 is 256, so it's not too far off.
Yeah. I think that's let's check to see it, I guess. Even though it's not pretty far away, but it's to actually see it. Oh wait, there are 2 passenger liners. Okay, that's fine. Okay, radio, please send out that our intended attacking position is now port front. Not anymore port mid. Also, just send out port front attacking position, please.
Port front intended position.
Captain, we're still on heading 241. Do you want me to adjust right to the new convoy course?
Yes, yeah, please go to heading 256.
256, roger that. And we were at 251, sorry, not 241. Coming right to 256.
Thank you. And radio, I don't want to overload you, but whenever you have time, please send out convoy course 256. High confidence.
256, high confidence.
Thank you.
If you get a chance, Captain, the 070 relative ship, what is it, magnetic?
Give me one moment. 07.
Negative 070. Copy.
Radio, Captain.
Go ahead, radio.
U404 acknowledges course 256.
Thank you.
Alright, convoy is replotted.
So
Currently typing every message they do to us.
okay, gentlemen, I think I already have 2 targets that we want to claim.
Copy.
I'm not sure if we claim them before we are RTA or afterwards, but yeah, that's not your problem. I think we want to claim the passenger liner type 2 at relative bearing 084, and I think we want to claim the heavy freighter type 9, the one at relative bearing 070. Or should I keep your plotting target for further plots?
I'd rather keep the guide ship if you don't mind.
Radio, Captain.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
U404, we got convoy speed 6.4 knots and course 257.
6.4, 257.
And I
Copy
know
that,
it ain't
thank you.
6.4.
We all know it was 6.2. We could check again if we should be at 6.1 right now. So you can just check to see if you're holding steady. But yeah, I mean you can confirm it just by holding a reticle on any ship and watching it for a minute and seeing if it drifts.
Radio captain.
Let's trust the other guys here with the 6.4 knots, then, gentlemen. So,
I concur with the observation periscope.
Okay.
Dive officer, please let the engine room know that we now need 163 RPM. 163.
163. Roger.
Thank you. And I put the TDC to 6.4 knots target speed.
Hi. We now need 163 RPM on both engines.
Radio captain.
163. I can show you when we have some downtime sometime, but
Captain radio's calling.
we can 163. Let's do it some other time because I'll be busy with
Radio captain.
Radio, go ahead.
They have reported ZZZ detect 2220.
Detection? No. There's
No. ZZZ is convoy Zig. They're saying that the convoy's changing course.
Oh shit.
And we just have to see if he's zigging starboard or port, if we have to move or not. I mean, we should be moving anyway, but in which direction?
To me, it looks like.
Go on, say again, please.
You cut out.
I think I cut out, sorry. 080 relative. The king post and the alignment of the superstructure suggest to me that it's just starboard.
I confirmed that.
I would recommend speeding up though. We're gonna have to speed up to get around as they curve. We're gonna have to speed up to catch around because we're on the outside of that.
Okay, what do you recommend? Half speed or slow speed?
Yeah, half speed should be fine. Just not keep going the same speed as them because we'll fall further behind.
So then please do so. Please bring us to half speed on both machines.
Roger that. Both
What is the
engines half speed.
magnetic of the heavy freighter 9? Alright, guide ship is plotted. Let's see where we go. What's your intended way to attack? Are you wanting to get ahead of them at full speed, strafe in, submerge and attack, decide?
Well,
how do you want to do it?
Actually, I would love to do for today only to go parallel with them, their course, their speed, planning the attack, shooting all the torpedoes we planned out, then go like 60 to 80 degrees away from them with full speed a little bit, and yeah.
How did you load your torpedoes? What's the speed set on the steams?
44 knots always, and I have the steams always at torpedo.
So, I usually find that when you're attacking from this distance outside of the escorts, it's really a tight window to get close enough for the steams or for the electric to even hit, because they have a limited range, like 5,000 or something. If you exceed that, then they just will, even if they're right on target, they'll just lose power and drop and don't explode. So if we do that, you just have to make sure to get close enough, right, to be within range. So that means only the outside column, engage the outside column, and getting pretty close to the escorts to pull that off. I don't know if you always do that kind of attack, but that's my experience.
That's something like I would do like a sitting duck, 23 hectometers or 21 hectometers minimum distance to the escorts, and then doing the attack, and then
Okay. Okay. Good.
Radio Captain.
Radio's calling.
Yeah, go ahead, radio. Please keep an eye on
Convoy
the
course 269.
Copy
Did they
that.
say
Thank you.
confidence level?
No confidence level.
Copy.
That's not much of a change.
No, it isn't.
So we're gonna wind up way ahead of them, I think.
So please bring us down again to the RPMs we need, which were 163 RPMs, and please bring us to the convoy course of 269, and then we will check what we see.
Coming right to 269. And
Captain, enemy ship 085 relative. This is
163, aye.
What is the magnetic?
Say the relative bearing again, please.
084. Mass King Post mass funnel.
It's 346. Magnetic bearing is 346.
Okay, copy.
Radio
The
Captain.
navigator to rate. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll relay it to him.
Understood.
I'm listening now. Oh, I'm not off the IP.
Currently, TOI reported 222.
That's three numbers.
Yeah, 22.
I believe they're
2220
saying.
or what?
I believe they're saying 2
um,
minutes 22 seconds.
Okay,
No, they
TOIs
won't-
work
they-
off of in-game time.
Yeah, to ask them to repeat the time, because that's not a. We don't want to guess at the TOI.
It
Gotcha.
should be 4 numbers. It should be 4 numbers. Yeah.
And not seconds. I'm pretty sure they're not going to plan it to the second. It should be on even minutes.
We are on course 269 per.
Yeah, 269. The waves kick us back and forth, but yeah. And engines are turning for 6.4 knots. Do we need to do another speed check? I don't know that they will keep the same speed. Probably they do, but
I'm gonna check right now and put the periscope on him.
Radio Captain. Or now.
Captain radio calls.
Go ahead, radio.
Repeating of TOI 2220.
2220.
That's in 8 minutes. That's way too. You know, no, never mind.
Answer: no attack. request delay. Uh, request TUI delay of 5 minutes. Then it's doable.
Good call.
Yeah, 8 minutes and they just reformed. That's way too short.
Right. If they're on the other side, then they didn't have to turn around them or anything. Then it was maybe easier. But yeah, that's. I think TOIs generally you want to give around a 15-minute window.
Yeah, 15 or 20.
I mean, I don't have a lot of experience. I've only done this once, but it seems like I've done a bit of practice over the last few days, and it seems like 15 minutes is a comfortable amount of time.
440 copy. 404 copies the TOI delay.
Navigator to radio, could you request a position update?
Yes, I can stand by. They're sending a message.
How's the speed looking? Are we keeping station with them?
Let me double check again. Feels like maybe they're changing to try and like correct their course and align themselves in the road column.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're a little wishy-washy after a course change, after a zig.
Yeah, right now it feels like they're slightly faster, but they're not aligned in their rows or columns, so it could be that.
Radio captain.
Captain, radio calls.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
New TOI 2224.
Okay,
That's
please
9 minutes
acknowledge.
from now.
Please acknowledge the TUI of 2224. Thank you.
Okay, that's 9 to 10 minutes.
8 minutes 30 seconds. 9 minutes 30. Is it 9 minutes? 9 minutes 30 seconds.
Jesus, someone's in a rush.
Okay.
I do have a countdown timer in case you don't have one running, Captain.
When you head towards the convoy, Captain, what speed are you intending? As in, when you make your attack and you strafe towards them, what is your intended speed? Just gonna stay abatement like this? Okay.
Can you range the nearest ship, the nearest convoy ship?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that we're inside of a reasonable range. You need under 5,000 or right at 5,000 if you've got a 90-degree turn on those torps.
The guide ship which is ahead of us is just over 5,000. The closer ships I haven't been able to yet.
We can move in closer. We have time to move in closer to them.
Okay, so then please go new course, true north, and full speed ahead.
True north.
Beep boop,
Turn
yes.
right to north and full speed.
We're suffering, Jinx. We are suffering. That's all I can say. Yes.
Captain, if you want a course, at 18 knots that will prevent from going ahead of or away from the convoy, I recommend course 338.
We're using kind of both. Because if I don't understand him, we can't understand me either. Radio nav.
Go for nav.
Position. Starboard. Mid.
Can you ask for a grid position?
Stand by.
On heading 338. Our speed is now 17 knots.
No. Time is getting too close.
Oh yeah, wow. Coming left to 269. Slow speed eye.
Yeah, W.
On heading 269.
Radio nav.
Go for nav.
Reporting TIW.
Torpedoes in the water.
T. Oh, copy.
Yes, thank you. 4 minutes.
I'm suffering. This doesn't help at all.
Radio, please send no attack, and dive officer, please bring us to full speed and bring us to new course of
Gotcha.
00.
200 full speed eye.
Thank you.
In the after action, I recommend that we suggest not setting TOIs less than 15 minutes out.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, you requested a 5-minute delay, and they gave you like a 2-minute delay.
Gotcha.
But it took 2 minutes worth of communication before you got it, so it was really no delay.
Probably lost more time than gained. But it's okay. The mistake in general was I completely did not take into consideration that we are too far away from the. Actually, I want to shoot in between. I don't know. 30 and 60 hectometers or so.
Range to that enemy flower. Range to the enemy flower is about 2,700 meters.
What's his bearing?
Bearing is 120 relative. Ish.
Oh, then we're fine.
Yeah, the angle of
If we kept on going towards them, I would have been worried.
Why am I yawning so much? We don't even have the actual Morse code in. It's just, we're using simplified right now.
Captain, if you have time,
What's
look at
the
our,
problem?
Guide ship.
Yes.
In just about 30 or so seconds, I'm gonna ask for a magnetic bearing because it'll be perfect.
Yes, I'm on it.
Par, are you Navy?
Huh?
Are you Navy?
What do you mean, like, am I in the Navy?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm not.
I'm trying to. You sound American. You're American, right?
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So another one of the guys that I played with last week, I think, is in the Navy, but I thought it was you for some reason. Maybe I misunderstood something.
No. I mean, I do cool shit, but nothing in the Navy.
What kind of cool shit?
Flight instructor.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. You're more of an Air Force guy then.
Aww.
Well, I mean, the U.S. Navy does have the second biggest air force in the world, so.
No impacts yet. Flares?
Not yet. Not yet.
Flares are going on?
Oh,
Flares.
there they go.
Torpedoes coming in.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm not used to this.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me a bearing on that guide ship.
Sir, relative bearing 130, magnetic bearing 330.
Copy.
Any hits yet?
I don't think so. I haven't.
I didn't see any splashes, no.
So he's now
Back to the convoy course and to lower water.
going for a smoke.
Absolutely.
Okay, so please do so. Please bring us back to the convoy course and bring us down to dead slow for the moment. Yes, sir.
Dead slow coming right to 269. Yeah, we've got to be pretty good distance away by now.
This is why I hate this to see this suffer.
Yeah, the enemy flower is 4 kilometers, so we're pretty good. We're pretty okay.
I'm not getting any response from engine room. Yeah, I was gonna call back.
I walk in, I go, what? He goes, what's up? And then he looks at the engine order. Oh, that's what's up.
Repeat that? You said there's a flower class that's coming straight at us?
Yes, sir. It
Okay.
Yeah, I see him.
When we need the actual radio operator to be at his station, it's during an attack and he's not there. This is not going to end well.
Yeah, even with their lights on, if you've got 3.5 kilometers, they're not going to spot you.
If you don't mind, Captain, I'm gonna go to bridge watch.
Yes, sir. So I'm not
Exactly.
sure if the light catches you directly, if the detection range gets lower, then I'm not sure about this. But yeah, we should be.
I've had them point the lights at me on the surface inside of 4 kilometers and not been detected. So I think it's still safe. If you're over 3,500, I think is fine. It's a little bit intimidating though, especially if they're coming toward you. Oh.
It's okay.
Yeah, no need to apologize at all. It's a learning experience, and regardless of hits or not hits, it's really fun. So
This was... Yes, I hope it was there for... We haven't even shot a torpedo yet. They have. Why is my... I'm tangled.
Definitely
go.
don't worry about the whatever ship you're pivoting on. If you've got a good shot at a good ship, you always take it. But if I recall correctly, that guy was at relative.
He was way too far
82,
out.
80,
He was like
82
an angle
or
on
something.
bow 110.
Yeah, and that's too far forward. So you need something. Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't good.
if you're parallel, you should be shooting with steams. You should be looking at something at your relative 115, 110. That's an ideal shot. Anything further forward than that is getting sketchy. Even
So for the
90
next
degrees
attack,
is.
if you have a speed and like I'm just trying to get into your head of what you want, and I'll be able to plot something for you.
Just letting you guys know
if that
the
makes sense.
404's radio operator went for a smoke break.
Get their speed one more time
Roger.
for the next attempt, because they usually switch their speeds a little bit when they say.
Out of all of us, the person that we need.
Yeah, and just something to think about, and not necessarily something to do here, but anytime you want to practice it. I normally get speed if I'm parallel to the convoy. Once I know their course very, very confidently, I'll go parallel, and then I'll adjust the speed without stopping. I'll adjust the speed to see what their relative motion is, and I'll just kind of tweak it until there is 0 relative motion, which means then our speed is their speed. So
Shush,
basically
Jake's
what
not
you
a
did,
word.
but in the reverse. Like I use
420.
adjusting our speed to figure out what their speed is.
Not a word, Jinx. Not a word.
You need a good helm to keep your course correct, and then of course you need the engines actually at a set speed, not fluctuating. And the last bit is you don't time it over a few seconds. You have to time it over like at least a minute or maybe more. Yep.
Yep. And he's turning. Okay, he's turning away now.
Do you want us to turn? Roger that. Coming left 30 degrees.
We'll
yeah,
see
I
how
got my
this
Uzo
goes.
applied to him. Glued to him.
Excuse me.
The convoy is, of course, still in shock and moving in all directions. So we wait a little bit for them to settle. But I
One
think
of the ships just turned his lights off.
yes, I can confirm. It's our
On heading 239.
right now, if you look very 09 or 2, this looks like an almost or like an AOB of almost 90 with 1 or 2 degrees failure rate.
I agree.
But this doesn't really mean a lot right now, I guess. So we will have to observe what the convoy does.
Fucking hell, that flower is close.
I got a peek. What's the bearing on that?
117.
Okay, let's go to half speed for a moment.
Doggo
Roger
is
that,
not in the
half
room,
speed.
that's why.
Oh,
They're
sorry, I thought
wandering.
you were,
Oh, no, I just went down to look in the periscope, but I still...
Oh,
I still
hang
have
on.
Controls.
Let me turn my webcam
I'm
on.
just wanted to look at that flower class.
There we go.
I thought someone said I have to pee or something, but maybe it was the OB. So. Sorry.
And were you mentioning something about attacking from the middle of the convoy?
You were talking about an inside attack.
Or I thought that's what you had intended for the next attack.
Not really, sir. I would like to keep it on outside attacks for today. I'm not really experienced in doing the inside attack. I mean, we can do it on the last attack or on the end of the game. The next attack, I would like to do a proper parallel.
All I got was station.
Attack. Yes.
Copy that.
Ah.
Yep, looks like it.
And depending on what the flower class does, we should be moving in as much as we can to get as close as we can, as quick as we can without getting in danger.
We can go back onto convoy course whenever you're ready.
Yeah,
I think that
please for now go to the convoy course, yes.
269?
264? No,
26.
269. You were correct.
269, roger that. Coming right to 269.
And we are on half speed.
Half speed. On heading 269 at half speed.
Yeah, they didn't land a single hit. Or at the very least, not a single sink.
We can't see in our logbook, right? Yeah, no. You won't. Your options are really to go way around it and then inside the convoy, or to basically stay outside of the line that the other two are making, because you'll have another escort behind him that's definitely with overlapping visual range, so you can't like squeeze in between them. Basically, you either have to submerge to get closer, or you have to stay 2,000 meters to the left side of that line that they're on.
Your options are, yeah, to sniper from the outside, to do an inside attack, because you can't have a nice slow strafe towards the target. It's not going to work.
Yeah, and that's the reason I was concerned about the torpedo settings with the
Radio nav.
You have to keep 2,000 meters away from
Go
the
for nav.
escort line. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Current position
Go ahead, radio.
of U420 PBF 743. keypad 9.
743 keypad 9. Thank you.
Thank you.
What does keypad 9 mean?
I mean,
So take all of the squares, divide them
gotcha.
into yeah.
Yeah,
Basically your
gotcha.
numpad, but except it starts at 1 from the top left corner.
Yeah, now I got it. Once you put the X there, it clicked. But yeah, so the escorts are usually around between 2,000 and 3,000 away from the convoy, and then we have to keep another 2,000 from that. So that puts you at somewhere around 5,000 meters from the convoy if you're doing a surface attack. So it gets kind of tight.
There we go.
Alright, Captain, if you could go to the heavy freighter type 9, and if you can get me a magnetic and a range on him. Magnetic first.
And our bearings.
His king post is 26, if that helps. $35?
no, 48.
Radio, Captain.
Captain Radio.
Go ahead, radio.
TOI 2300.
20 minutes from now.
Nice.
Okay, please acknowledge the TOI of 2300. Thank you.
You got that, Radio?
Yep.
I'll get a timer going.
Yeah, I got one as well.
So we'll see how this goes. Yep.
Convoy position replotted.
Alright. Fucking shit. Struggling with every fucking button on the book.
So that means we're a bit ahead of the convoy.
Well, I don't know what their new course is going to be.
It looks like they're going.
Yeah, we should work on the course and the speed now, I guess.
So going in
Yeah,
this
well,
direction,
about perfect.
maybe?
Stand by on the guide ship.
So if we turn here and they turn there, we could easily hit them. That's what I'm thinking. And that's for us?
Magnetic direction on the guide ship.
Gotcha.
Did you get this?
347.
Convoy course calculated at 257.
I do not confirm this. I think the convoy course is 265.
Well, if you look at that guide ship, the king posts are fully aligned. Take the magnetic direction, subtract 90, and it's 257. Unless you've got another ship you're working with.
No, we take. Well, you're right. I think I something there. This is Viking poster. What did you say?
Should be about 257.
Yep, I can confirm that. Definitely, you're right.
Cool.
257. Please go to 257 then.
Coming left, 257.
Okay, the convoy speed just not this spot now. Definitely overtake them. Yeah. Please go to our
163.
1663 RPMs, and then we have to see again because we might have not the time to do a proper speed check now. Yes.
Roger that.
That's very. Repeat convoy course. If I'm correct.
163 again, please. Roger.
So roughly we'll need to be in a shooting position 10 minutes from now.
Yeah, I agree. You're gonna be looking at 5-minute run times on those torpedoes.
And that should be 257 on the convoy course.
Nav to radio, send to the other ship, convoy course 257, high confidence.
High confidence, 257, understood.
Right now, based on the plot, they are in an identical position on the other side of the convoy.
Our ship speed is 6.5 at the moment, so you can start using that to gauge the convoy speed.
Perfect.
A way to negate the effect of the waves, Captain, is to put the center of the crosshair on the ship, not the bottom of it.
Yes.
How do you mean the center? Like.
Yeah, so where the crosshair meets, don't put it on the sea line, put it on the actual superstructure, so when the boat tilts, you can't really tell.
Yeah, you're basically like lining up the rotation point in the middle of your screen with some point on the ship.
Dive, can you have a check? Dive, can you have a check of my nav table and confirm our speed?
Speed is 6.4 right now. I've got a speed readout up here, but I can double check down here.
Copy that.
Same thing,
Looks like-
6.4.
It looks like we are just a tiny bit too fast, I
I agree.
guess. So
So
please order 10 slower and let's see what that does for us. Go both to attention and then 10 slower, please.
if it lands on 6.2,
Radio or nav to radio.
Stand by, waiting message. Go ahead for a radio.
Stabilize.
Send a position update from us, Bravo, Foxtrot, 5746, keypad 9. That's Bravo, Foxtrot, 5746, keypad 9.
Understood. And advising their course they received is 263. And they are requesting convoy speed.
Our boat is at 6.1 currently.
Copy that.
Um,
Do another check.
I think this speed check should be good, but yeah, have another look and then we send it out accordingly.
Yeah, I'm lining it up with a ship on enemy king post, and it hasn't moved an inch in 20 seconds so far.
Nice.
0.1 it is.
So please send the convoy speed out then.
Radio, did you get that? 6.1. High confidence.
6.1.
Well, actually, stand by, stand by.
Standing by.
The king post looks like it's moving a tiny bit forward, like they're maybe a bit gaining. So it may very well be your 6.2.
I won't claim victory because they could have easily changed speed with that zigzag too.
Captain, 11 minutes to TOI. We need to be in position in about 5 or 6 minutes.
So what do you want them to send? 6.1 or 6.2?
Send 6.2.
6.2, high confidence.
Gotcha.
Can add that to the
We've got an
TDC.
enemy Corvette 120 bearing, so we could start a slow strafe in to get our surface attack and then get the hell out of there to the south.
Do you think we need to change the position? I want to stay exactly like we are until we shoot.
Are we in a decent range that you want?
Well, we have 52 hectometers on the one ship and 48 on the other. So that's,
Okay.
I think that's for steam torpedoes, it's good.
I noticed the depth is set at 7. Are you using magnetic detonators?
No, no.
We'll almost certainly want to dial that up a bit.
Yeah, the
Does
torpedo depth
magnetic
for the first
detonators
shot,
actually work?
that was
No,
the
the-
draw. That was the draw. The torpedo depth for the first shot is 5. The torpedo depth for the second shot is 6.
Yeah, so you want to set above the depth, like by at least a meter.
Yeah, but
Time
no,
to
only when you
TOI, 9
when you do
minutes 30 seconds.
when you have magnetic, right?
No, when you're are you shooting magnetic or not magnetic?
Not magnetic.
Not magnetic, you want to shoot above the keel. So if it's 7, you should shoot at 6 or 5.5, something like that. Just beware. I just noticed it, and I know that'll pass under most ships, so figured I'd mention.
Yeah, thank you,
The nice line of bearing on some of these row alignments is even if you miss one of them, it's probably going to hit something else.
Who's on TDC? Do you want me on there?
Yes, please.
Or Nav, do you want to grab it? It's up.
So that way you have the helm controls, it's all yours.
Okay, I got it.
And
Speed
Captain,
speed is set.
Captain, the heavy freighter 9, can I get a magnetic to it again?
yes, heavy freighter 9. Magnetic bearing 351.
Copy, replotted on the map.
Q.
So we're going to be firing tube 2 and 3, then 1 and 4.
No, actually we only fired tube 1 and 4 so far. Yeah.
Okay, you're not going to use the electrics. Got it.
I searched for different targets to put the electrics on, but there actually are none. So
Yes, we do.
we could.
Roger that.
I could have planned it so that we use one electric on the heavy freighter target 9, but
Time to TOI, 7 minutes, 30 seconds.
Stand by. Hold on, TOI.
What's the range for the first shot?
The range for the first shot is 52 hectometers.
52.
Radio to captain.
Is 5.
I've got a 3-minute 50 seconds on that.
Wait, I'm not on the target.
I'll relay it. Go ahead, radio.
No, I'm on the target.
Zig position new TOI.
Still have 350.
2310.
There's two people talking in my ear at the same time. Say again, Captain. Oh motherfuck! Another Zig.
New TOI 2310. Copy.
2310.
Did they report 6?
Apparently, that's what radio says. I don't see a Zig.
I'll run it past them to see if they verify that it was a Zig.
Yeah, I don't see a Zig at all. They seem perfectly lined up. No one's moving. Yeah, guide ship is exactly where he should be. About angle on bow, bow left, 85.
Please acknowledge the TOI of 231.
Stand by.
So 15 minutes for the next TOI.
Yeah, if confirmed.
Captain, do you already have the AOB programmed in here? Okay.
New TOI 2313.
New TOI 2313.
Yes, that is what they just verified with me.
Okay, please acknowledge it. Please acknowledge TOI of 23.
Did we lose par?
If we lost par, I could swap over to,
Please do me a favor. Maybe we change our attack plan now. Then, when we have more time. Please give me
2 I 48. Runtime. No, 5 minutes 20 seconds.
520. Thank you. That's 520.
Was anyone else's game frozen?
Tube 2 520.
no, I think it was just yours.
All okay back here.
I'm gonna rejoin.
What the hell was that? I couldn't hear anything. I was like, what the hell? I have now used 2 pages of my phone for just radio communications.
What did I miss? Are we acknowledging the new TOI?
Yes,
Oh god, that's not good for my phone, isn't it?
Is it going to be 5 meters for all targets, or are you going to have a switch between?
We will switch.
Roger.
Did they acknowledge that there is no zig? Because I don't see any zig.
There will be by the time we get the TOI. I'm joking.
Oh my gosh, now it works. It must have been a problem on my end, Dev, because now you sound like you're properly in the ship and not in Discord.
Ah, okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense
well,
then.
you sound like you're on the other side of the wall for me.
Now it's proper.
I am on the other side of the wall for you. Well, other side of this voice tube.
Oh, that explains it. Never mind.
Right here.
So we have heavy fighter 46. How much to TOI, please?
14 minutes even.
Okay, perfect. As a torpedo depth of 7, mast height 36. Say 0.1. So we have day 36 divided to 60 equals 43.
Tube 3 selected.
Make it 43 hectometers.
43 hectometers gives you a
Fucking
runtime
knees.
4 minutes 30 seconds.
430, thank you.
Dude, my fucking knees are locked.
Looks like they've got a tribal on the far right edge of the convoy.
Jesus Christ.
Destroyers don't scare us.
There it goes.
Until they
Alright. We're good now. I'm gonna pop my knees. Shit, fuck. Bollocks. That was fucking boring.
Can please give me tube 1.
Tube 1 is selected.
Make 60 hectometers of range.
60. That's a runtime 4 minutes 23 seconds. Wait a second. Yep.
43, thank you. Okay, so
Yep.
we got our targets. How much time do we have? We still have time.
12 minutes. 12 minutes.
Plenty left. We choose another target. Let's pick this one, I guess.
So you need tube 5, right?
We still have tube 4 left.
Oh, I thought you... Okay. Tube 4 is a steam?
Yes, sir.
It would help if they tell me what they're claiming. So I can tell them.
Range? Ah, you're working that. Never mind.
Can you advise me of what ships we are claiming at the moment?
Stand by.
Stand by.
Radio request a list of ships that you are planning to claim.
Copy that. I'm claiming. Okay. Radio, please claim targets. Passenger liner 5.
Radio, can you hear the captain?
Stem, can you repeat that other one?
Passenger
Passenger
liner...
liner 2 and passenger liner 5. Oh no! Oh, that's actually rude to claim both of them, I guess. I realized. Shit.
If they're on your side of the convoy, that's not rude because they won't be attacking them. They're on the opposite side.
Confirming passenger 2 and 5.
Ten minutes to TOI.
Please give me
Tube 4 is selected.
6 hectometers range.
Set 4 minutes 11 seconds.
411.
4:11.
Thank you. That's torpedo depth 5.
So you've got all this written down, and you'll be calling them as we're switching, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'll be adjusting depth and range and tube, of course.
Yes.
What order are the tubes gonna go? I assume 2, 3, 5, something like that.
2, 3, 1, 4.
2, 3, 1, 4. Ah, not 5. Okay.
I will call them out as well. No worries. So that is. Okay.
I can go ahead and get set up on the first one. So tube 2. What's the depth?
1 minute. That's 12. Yeah, I'm finished now. So the first one will be torpedo depth 6.
6. Got it.
And it's 4. Wait, shit, I had to write it again. I didn't write it down.
Oh god.
Here it is.
8.
3.
What the hell is that? Burnt brr. What the fuck was that noise? I've never heard that on this U-boat.
45. Got it.
Wait. Wait, that's not correct. 46
46. Got it.
Jinx, the
That's
only
tube
reason
2.
why I want to learn this is mainly because I want
Tube
to.
2, 46
and the fact
hectometers,
I can't really
6
learn it
meters
the day
depth.
you have
The
selected for your
runtime of looks like 5
teachings.
minutes 7. 3 minutes.
I
to,
only have
less than 3 minutes to firing.
the next 2 days off, and today. So. That's the only downside. I have these 2 days, well, 3 days off, so today, tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow. Yeah, so your teachings are very difficult for me to attend.
One last quick question: those steam torpedoes, you're not crossing those close to the escorts, right?
Yes, I want to learn it.
You should be able to look if the escort is near the same relative bearing that you're firing, that your target is at, then they will probably see it.
Radio Captain, TIW.
Torpedoes in the water. 7 minutes out? What are they shooting at?
Yes, I will be.
6 minutes 40 for TOI.
Yeah, 70 seconds.
What are they shooting at? That's the question, though.
Standing by on TDC.
Yeah, I could set that up. I just need time to do it because I know I will
6 minutes
struggle.
to TOI. The longest, the first shot is 5 minutes 10 seconds runtime, so I think you have to wait a bit.
Nav to radio.
Go ahead.
Send position update. Bravo Foxtrot 5746.
20 seconds to
Keep-
firing.
Keypad 8. And request a position update from them.
Ten seconds.
Understood.
So, same grid, 5746, keypad 8.
3, 1. Which Tube 3. Depth.
7 meters torpedo depth.
Set. Range.
43 meters of range.
Ready?
After all that, send.
4 minutes 40. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, give me
Tube
tube 1.
1. Depth.
Torpedo depth 7.
7.
Range 60 hectometers.
60. 4 minutes 24. 3, 2, 1. Fire. Fire.
Okay, give me tube
4.
4. Torpedo depth 5.
5 is set.
And 56 hectometers.
56 is set. 4 minutes 16. Fire, fire, fire. Reloading, and you put steam in 1 and 4.
Yes, sir. And please go to full speed ahead and make new heading of 190. You ready?
Coming left to 190. Full speed ahead.
Captain Radio.
Community Dauma.
Go ahead, radio.
Requesting to come up to bridge to watch the fireworks.
Most definitely, sir. Most definitely. Please report 4 torpedoes in water. 4 torpedoes in water. And then you are free to go to bridge.
Conning tower.
So I in 3 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yep, no worries. We're just moving away. We've still got a couple minutes before impact, so no rush. Ciao. Engines are cold, so it's going to be a bit, but he's getting them going.
Thank you.
And finish reloading. I'm gonna save the range on the TDC, so there's no accidental. 2 minutes till showtime.
This one hit early.
Was that one of yours?
Probably. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Your logbook
No, it
does
wasn't
not show a
ours.
hit. They launched way earlier, in my opinion, so I expected it's
Oh,
their
you're-
shot. Their problem.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, that's. I was prepared to be impressed, but I'm less so impressed now.
Yeah, that's like, what is it?
I am
That's
running.
like a 9-kilometer shot or so with
It
steams or
depends.
something like this.
Depends on what the speed is set at. If you have 30, then yeah, it's. I think you'd almost have to use 30 knot to hit at that range.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
So-
I've.
Yeah.
It means our 4 are not likely to hit the intended targets. They might get lucky and hit something else, but.
Yeah, but since,
yeah.
and also we had huge torpedo depths for the ships, so we might not get lucky and hit another boat when we miss the
Right.
actual target. Yeah.
Right, when you're shooting 7 meters and you miss the 7, yeah, it's not going to hit anything. But that's what you got to do if you want to actually take out a passenger liner with one shot.
Yeah, if you wanna sink it, yes.
You need it deep, or you have to double tap it.
Also, there's this theory of maybe the center of mass.
Cruz,
center
did
of
you ever
mass.
get the
If you hit there, then
it's
it's
an
more
update from
damage.
them?
But
No, they did not advise it yet.
Ah,
okay, one sank.
still no hits from us, unfortunately.
No.
That's not your fault.
20
though.
seconds to TOI? Yeah, your timing was perfect.
Timing's perfect. The ranging, the course and speed. I think you have really likely you were going to hit all those targets. were.
Maybe we get
until
lucky. Maybe
Yeah,
we get
maybe
lucky.
so. We'll see.
Sometimes if you mistake by a little bit and they evade early, then you might get lucky that it negates itself out or so.
Yeah, true.
This was really early, kinda, yeah, really early hits.
All right, you have tubes 1 and 5 ready. I guess we're too far out to be trying to
Yeah,
hit them, but...
I think we can go safely back to the convoy course, please.
Okay, coming back right.
269er, if I remember
26
correctly.
257
okay.
was the last one.
Oh yeah.
257, roger that.
Wrong. I have the wrong sheet here. 257.
Do you want to stay at full speed?
No, let's go. Let's bring us down to that slow for now.
So just the one hit?
Yeah,
side, I
heavy
mean?
tanker.
Oh!
33.
We got a hit, nice.
Heavy tanker 33, a drought of 6 meters. It was the ship with mast funnel. What depth did you set for it?
I don't know which tube was that.
Say again, please.
The ship we hit was the heavy tanker 33. It was just a mast funnel, simple ship.
We didn't plan it. We didn't plan to hit. This was a hit by accident.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, they were invading all around the place, and I just hit another target.
Yeah, when you...
We wanted to hit heavy fighter 9, heavy fighter 46, passenger liner 2, and passenger liner 5, but we didn't hit
Damn.
any. As it seems, yeah. No hits for us.
Ouch.
I mean, you can't hit them if they get alerted more than a minute in advance. The torpedoes are not going to hit the intended targets. There's just no way. There's too much time for them to evade. That's the tricky thing with TOI. If all boats are reliant on each other not to hit early. So if somebody hits early, of course everybody gets screwed up. Right, because then you're only hurting yourself.
Oh God.
It's okay if you're on time, but if they're slightly early and you're slightly late, then you still wind up. The one that's late winds up being the one that misses. Permission to go up on the bridge?
Yeah, if you want so, yes. So there's one on our 115 kinda.
Roger. Oh, we're a million miles away.
Yeah, my personal recommendation, you seem a little behind the convoy. If we go half speed for a little while, we'll be at like an angle about 70, so that the impact angle is almost 90. If we stay just a little ahead of the convoy. That way the torpedo doesn't have as much distance to travel.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. They're going to settle in at some course, and it takes them a few minutes. Even after the alert dies down, it still takes them a few minutes to get settled onto a course again. So yeah, it makes sense to stay on the side. It. I think I think you're right. If it's me, I would do the same thing because this range with king posts works, but with other masks not very easy. You have to get a lot closer to use other masks, and that almost means that almost guarantees we'd have to dive
Yeah.
and come in kind of perpendicular to get
No, I
different
agree, Captain. I
different
just
ranging.
meant after. I just meant after we get our data. Yeah, no, I agree with you on the angle on bow stuff. I just mean after we get our data and after we're secured, then we can move a little bit further ahead for a shooting position. That's all I meant.
Jinx, what time is his frost session at? How many more hours?
Oh, I was muted. Damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I answered. I don't know if you heard the whole answer, but
We didn't hear any answer.
damn.
I thought you were just digesting the information.
That doesn't help.
Did I?
How many hours? Okay, 4
I said,
4
I'm
hours.
not answering anymore. Maybe I said something wrong or so. No, just kidding. But yeah, well, that's a good idea. I'm wondering if it's safe to carefully go closer to the convoy already to be able to get the information quicker. And then I agree, it's a good idea to get a little bit ahead to have a better gyro angle and all that. Or
I think you can get a lot closer without any real danger right now.
Radio Captain.
Radio Captain.
go ahead, radio.
Captain,
Go ahead,
advising that 420 radioman is away from station for about 20 minutes.
Copy that.
20 minutes?
Yes.
Please bring us to a course of 340 for now, and please
Coming right.
And
Please-
also wanting to
great speed.
know where
Great
our
speed
next
ahead.
position for attack is. They're wanting to know where they want the next position is for attack.
Yeah, we stay here. Our position is port mid, or port front. Call it port front.
Did you copy that? Port front.
Understood. Sent to relayed. I'm gonna close the doors.
I'm heading 340. All torpedoes are reloaded. Steam in 1 and 4.
Hey, dive officer,
Roger.
do you have some moment of time here?
Radio Captain.
Sure.
Could you pre-flood the boat, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Go ahead, radio.
TOI 2350, not attack.
What do they mean? 2350, no attack?
2350, they're not attacking.
Okay. I need a moment to process this.
Stand by. I'll try and figure out what they mean by they are not attacking. I'll let you know.
Is that an implicit question to close the game already, or what? No, I don't understand it.
Stand by. I'll verify
Yes. Thank you.
Captain, enemy ship 018 relative. Mast, king post, mast forward.
Yes, sir. Sorry. That's a heavy freighter 46, and you have a magnetic bearing.
What does this even do, Jinx? The fucking radio
Hear that?
detection finder.
357.
Yep, heard. Acknowledge. Okay, I'm estimating. Can I get a range and a bearing to the heavy freighter 9?
One moment. We need to emergency rudder hard port. I did it already.
Okay.
Alright.
Got it. I will. Okay, no, the speed does.
Ah, that
Rudder
helps.
midship.
Rudder and midship side.
Please go ahead now.
We're about 2 kilometers from that ship.
What's the relative
Yeah.
bearing?
Relative is 105.
Smart. That's
Ah,
actually
yeah,
smarter.
We're moving away from it.
Bob, answer the
If it's at
goddamn radio
relative
traffic.
105, then we're going to be getting further away from it at this speed.
Yeah, it was at like 040 relative.
Oh yeah. When you turned it, yeah, absolutely.
It actually might be inside of that distance. We'll see. We're like right on the edge.
Degrees to the left of our current course, and we are now 273.
Can you please run the compressor again?
22.
Thank you much.
That should be.
Captain, what's the magnetic bearing on the ship you just referenced?
Somebody DM Bob and tell him
Magnetic?
check it. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're pulling ahead of it. Yeah, I see it.
Oh no, we are also on great speed. That's maybe. Please lower our speed. Bring us to dead slow.
Dead slow eye.
What? Okay, please bring us to a course of 265.
Radio
On left,
captain.
265. Radio captain.
Go ahead, radio, please.
They are moving to a good position for next attack. Only we can attack now.
So we're weapons free for the moment? One attack?
When you want to, Captain.
Well, we don't need...
Yeah, if they can't attack, then we're just free to go in for a run. Nice and casual, like.
Yeah.
The next TOI is 2350.
I forgot about that. All right, hang on. I gotta go step away, guys.
They can't attack, so it's gonna be just us.
So they are referring that we are. Okay, but the
If
TOI
they're
of
gonna
2350 is still valid. Like we cannot.
No. So if they're opting out of the next attack, then it's better for us to just go in and attack without a TOI. Just immediately go in and attack, and then get the convoy reset even faster. But there's no point in having a TOI when you're the only boat attacking.
Wait, what's the time?
21 minutes to that TOI.
We're actually in a really good shooting position right now. Overlapping ships, well within range, and the enemy escort is well behind us. So even if you did shoot a steam, they wouldn't pick up the trail, probably.
Okay, so then let's do some speed checks or speed matching. We are way too fast, of course, to them. Please bring us. Bring us. Make us 20 slower, please.
We are at 160, 20 slower than dead slow.
Yep, you got it.
We're still at no, so never mind. 6.4. That's about where we want to be, right? So 6.4 currently. Conning tower. 160. You did exactly what I was hoping you'd do. Yep. Thank you. Ciao. Our speed is 6.2.
Speed matched exactly. Enemy speed 6.2.
6.2 is already dialed in. They haven't changed since the last attack.
Looks great.
Then please tell the radio to send it out.
It doesn't matter, they're not attacking.
Yes. $180 set. Standing by for inputting for TDC. Recommend torpedo depth of 4 unless you know a specific target. Captain, if you're talking, you're muted. I would recommend torpedo depth 4 unless you know a specific target.
Yeah, I know 2 specific targets.
Ah, okay. Tube 2 is set. Set. 6 meters is set. That's a 4. Okay.
We are spotted.
Tube 3.
Then we need to dive. We need to dive.
They just shot the gun.
Yep, on it. Wait for the lights, wait for the lights, wait for the lights. Yeah, you do.
I come back and we're immediately hit by a fucking round.
Completely down as much as you can. As far can to one.
Roger that, 185. Sure.
I'm on it right now.
Oh, either one. Perfect.
Yeah, because I. Okay, we have hull pings. Make rudder port 20 degrees.
Port 20, aye.
Jesus Christ.
What's up?
Why did the fucking breaker keep popping?
Put it in, right? I thought I put it in.
You did, it just blew again.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Jesus Christ.
Give me a moment. Pings are not so intimidating for now, but they will be.
Yeah, we're going slow though.
It's
Captain,
coming from
can
that.
you make me a machinist, engineer, helper, whatever you call it, and let me help out back there real quick?
Sir, done. Done.
Enemy ship 180 relative.
That's good.
You have to decouple.
There we go, boys.
I got the port side.
Sounds. Okay, now he's good.
All right, I'm going back up front.
$200 relative.
All right, I'm back on dive.
We have 2 pings, I think. 2 active.
Yep,
pings.
we're having 2 active pings.
We're gonna get deep fast. Don't worry. Captain, if you can grab the helm.
Yes. With it. Did you hear splashes already?
No splashes.
Because I think
They
this
won't
is the
splash until after they stop pinging.
Yeah, yeah. Just because
100
it's the second.
meters.
I'm ready to go. But okay, rudder
There we
full
go.
starboard.
Har, now that the excitement's over, I apologize. You were 100% right with that situation. We shouldn't have worried about the lights.
All good. We'll just make it out of this.
How many hits did we take? One or two?
It
think
glanced. Yeah, one went over our bow, the other one hit.
It's fun when you're on the bridge and one goes past your face. You're like, oh shit.
It's like that scene in Fury where the dude loses his fucking head.
Oh yeah, I mean, if it hit, you just wouldn't. Things would just stop for you. There would be no oh shit moment.
Impacts? Or detonations, rather?
Haven't heard any splashes. I heard one explosion.
Okay, that's low. Rudder midship.
Oof.
And now we have to hide here a little bit, gentlemen.
Starboard screw is still full speed ahead.
Yeah, the engineer's having some trouble. I'll go help him again. We're level at 185.
Enemy ship 150 relative.
150.
I just came back in case you needed a hand again. I got to get back up to the
1500 meters, 15
dive
hectometers.
station. Yeah, no worries. You're doing fine. If you again, if you want to do like another session sometime, you can just ping me in Discord or whatever. I'd be happy to walk you through like some of the more advanced stuff back here.
Second enemy contact, less than 15 hectometers, 220 relative closing.
Yeah, right. That's the. No, those misses.
Third enemy contact.
Yeah, the misses were because
055 relative,
the other boat
unserved
hit
closing.
almost 2 minutes ahead of TOI, so all of our torpedoes were just screwed. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Ping
Alright, how are we
spacing
looking here?
captain suggests they do not know where we are. Range at 150 relative, closing, range now 1,000 meters.
Is the bearing constant from this one?
Bearing constant. Screw noises are slowing down. They might be giving up the search.
Still pinging? 3.
Stand by. Pings have stopped.
With that. So please bring us back to 50 meters. Put some air in the.
I will ride the bubble.
I'm wondering if we are allowed to use slow speed. But no one is closer than 800 meters to us, right? Well, that's probably
Stand by.
not easy to say. In a sense.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah, no, sir, please break your work. It's not necessary because I decided to go that slow surface. I don't want to risk any more detections. So let's just the safe route and not get let's not get in danger of detected one. Is 150.
Yeah, we've got plenty. Yeah, the bilge I've adjusted already in the trim tanks, so we should be around neutral buoyancy. It's not. I didn't get a precise balancing since that was our first dive, so it's plus or minus a bit, but we'll be close to neutral.
I mean, especially if you don't know how long they will be searching for you, this is a wise move, I would say, because when they have long searching times and you sit there and the bilge runs and more, you might want to anticipate that sometimes, yes.
Right. Yeah, I do it right from the beginning of a dive. As soon as I'm at this depth, I keep an eye on the bilge and I let in trim air to compensate.
Not bad given the situation.
Oh, right. Hey, I just wanted to mention you might want to check, open a couple valves on your engines and see if they flooded during that dive, because we were going down before the lights were all lit. Yeah. Oh no, wasn't a knock on you at all. It's just we dove really fast, so.
Video?
Yep, sorry.
Did you get out? Could you sense that we had to crash dive?
But
Yes, I have
just like I said, make sure
Nice.
you check
Good job.
the engine check valves to see if any water comes out of the cylinders. Yeah, you can preset them. Yeah, that's. Yep.
Dev, let me know when I'll stand by on the half trims.
Roger that. We've got a bit. We'll blow it around 50. It depends on how much we have. I put a little bit extra in so we get up quicker.
Roughly accurate.
Yes. Forced you to go away from this. Guys, I will be gone like 50 seconds. I'll be right back.
No worries.
Okay, I probably
That's
won't
terrifying
attend.
when they're starting to hit the boat, because usually once they hit the first one, the next ones are going
I
to be.
probably won't attend
direct hit.
cross session because I'm looking at times now and I'm like, okay.
Like once they're dialed in, they're dialed in.
I might, but I might not.
Oh, that's too bad because we were parallel to the convoy, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's when using if you're using the electrics, the electric torpedoes from outside like this, that's really, you've got such a narrow window to be able to hit them but not be seen by the escorts. So yeah, I usually save that for like an all steam loadout. Yeah, I usually my favorite attack is from periscope depth, but from the side as well. Not like I don't go dive in front of the convoy to let the convoy overshoot me. I just kind of go come in from the quarter, like front or left or right front quarter. We'll be venting, yeah, venting soon.
Yeah, I can be on the front vent.
Okay, roger that.
Maybe we can find some meals. Find some meals.
Aft ballast standby. And vent aft. Slow us down pretty well. Roger that, thank you. Yeah, we'll leave the front open, front closed for a bit longer.
Meters.
All right, go ahead and vent the front.
Venting front.
I'll do the rest with the planes.
Front secure.
Nice.
Yeah, I could have got us up closer, but I don't want to accidentally pop out, especially with it resetting the TOR.
They're not to mention those ships were very close still, and are still very close.
Yeah, I mean, I did that for quite some time. So I was recently I was way closer and closer to the surface, yeah, and I felt too safe, and I really popped off. I mean, I was alone. I did the
That's
practice run, but that
right.
brings some back to reality, young friends. kind of
Right.
kind of vibes.
Yeah, when you pop out too early, you get to do it all over again.
Yeah.
Is that 2 or 3? 3. Maybe need a little bit more in here. Nope, wrong way. This way. Yep, I put in an extra 3, so 3 of air, so we should be offset pretty well.
I'll move to the conning tower.
Radio to captain.
Go ahead, radio.
I'll bring us
U
up to 11 so
420
you can
is
use the OP as well.
requesting if they should wait or should they attack. They're about to enter convoy.
Let's have a peek where we're at before we answer. Maybe we could all attack.
Yep.
Very
What?
least, recharge our air.
What TOI gave? They gave out 2350. Okay, we are over that already.
At the very least, I'd like
Attack periscope is free.
Thank you. Let me have a look. Bring us up to 11.5 meters, please, or 11 meters,
11 meters, aye.
so that you can use the OP as well.
Thank
OP
you.
should be clear now.
Clear. Insight. Got another one bearing 093 relative. And then another one to the right of him, 105, and then another one to the left of him, 097. Yep.
So no surface for us in the next time.
Stanley,
Yeah,
let
I'd
me
say-
get you some. Let me get you an intercept. Captain, enemy ship bearing 061 relative. What's his magnetic? Copy that. Got it. You said 330? If you do attack them, what will be your intended speed?
Because my radio has now ceased working, apparently.
Huh? Copy.
Radio captain.
Radio's calling. Captain, radio calls.
Let's go ahead, please. Radio, listening.
Advising they're entering convoy.
Entering convoy. Copy that.
I'm gonna test my radio and see if anyone has it. Okay, now it works.
Spread a torpedo set to 10 meters deep should do it.
To find the other U-boat.
I'd say they were early last time. I'd say go ahead and fire. I'm not even joking. I mean, it sounds like they're going in anyway.
Second that.
Got depth pretty stable now, so I can handle helm and or TDC while I'm keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, at our current speed, there's no possible intercept. Even all the way up to half speed, we'd have to be much
Radio
further towards the
captain.
convoy in order for it to be possible.
But if you've got shots with the torpedoes, you can still pop them off from here.
Mm-hmm.
Radio to captain.
Radio to captain. Go ahead, radio.
Go ahead.
Advising that they're saying, can we attack?
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Understood, we'll let them know.
Weapons free.
Fuck it, fire the first shot. Let's do this.
Sorry, I forgot to reload tube 2. It's reloading now.
Enemy corvette is 1,800 meters relative 0.7. So underwater, not a big deal.
42 set. .105 left is set. 6.2. Depth. Depth is set. Which tube? 3? Tube 3 is set. Got it. Tube 1 set. Depth. Okay, set. Tube 4. Set. .8 is set. Tube 3 is not loaded yet. Tube 2 will be loaded in about 20 seconds. You have nothing forward loaded. Tube 2 will be the first one. Yeah, 15, something like that. It'll be 8. How many? Range? 1-8. Got it. Set.
Radio captain.
Depth 2 set. Tube 2 is ready. Tube 2 is selected. .5 set.
Radio nav.
Radio to captain.
Full speed ahead and new heading 200. Radio, go ahead, please.
Advising they are in between 2 escorts.
We are also changing the course. Oh, I mean, we are submerged. We are, yeah, sorry. Good point. Good observation point. Yeah, stay on slow speed. That's the proper thing.
Yeah, I held back on the order because he's right that I didn't want to give us away. So yeah, we're at slow speed now. Shall I go half speed? You do have tube 5 available, just FYI.
5.
We're coming left to 200. We'll be there momentarily. On heading 200.
So the radio reported that they're in between 2 escorts, so they will have fun when we hit something. Then they will have.
Right?
Yeah, 5 you said.
Hey!
Oh no. Sorry,
Heavy
Bob.
Freighter 46.
Finally one we wanted to hit. Okay.
Ooh, and sunk. And the passenger liner, nice.
Ooh, and sunk. Hell yeah.
Third.
There you go. Oh, I just.
It was also intended, yes. Also intended.
Dude, that's
Sunk both passenger liners. That is awesome. Tube 1 and 5 are ready.
Okay. That's 46. Give me tube 5.
Tube 5 is set. How's your periscope looking down there? Do I need to come up at all?
looking good.
I see that we're slowly drifting down. I'll come down and tweak it as soon as I can.
Cool. Yeah, OP hasn't washed out yet.
Alright, good. Oh, I love it when the attacks work, especially the longer range ones.
That's far off. They're all more than 50 hectometers. You won't see a let's try it. Make target speed 10 knots.
10 knots is set.
Angle on bow 100 left. Torpedo down.
Set.
Torpedo
2 is set.
and
Tube 5.
And distance, make it 20 divided 4.2 times 3.66. Make range 17.
17 is set. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Roger that.
And we have a steam ready in tube 1. It's another hit.
Oh, that was a light merchant.
Did we hit that?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
That was probably the one I
The-
did not aim at that one, but
you-
that was the
you-
escort.
Right, you're aiming at the Corvette.
Yeah, and probably we won't. I never hit them. I should stop shooting at them. Yeah, they are not really good targets for now. To be honest.
Radio Captain.
The Heavy Freighter 46 just sank.
Nice.
So you got 4 hits. and
Radio
4
Captain.
4 sunk. Radio Captain?
Hey, go ahead, radio.
They advised TIW right before the merchant sunk.
Copy that.
Yeah, the escort is turning away by a 2 big degree. Okay, target bearing 113 mass. Stuck in.
Hit right above the P.
Trying to find a target. They are all zigging to starboard. Most of them starboard, hardly.
Advising again, TIW.
TIW. Yeah, they're getting some hits. Another one. You have 1, 4, and 5 ready.
Please bring us starboard 90.
Starboard 90. Roger that. New course will be 290.
We are on.
Advising TIW again.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'll take a couple minutes to get to 290. Or a minute anyway. More than a minute.
Detonations.
Yep, that was another hit from them. Engineering to tower, go ahead. Captain, do you want to go to most
Yeah.
efficient?
Yeah,
So
no,
basically just crank the dial on the E-motor in low gear,
Yep.
right?
bring us to 137 RPMs on this setting. Thank you.
TIW.
Well, the big advantage of that is you can go almost the same as half speed, but for basically half the energy. Because the energy only goes up slightly. When you shift gears, you use a lot more battery. So it gives you a lot more endurance when you do that. Yeah, it's from behind. It's almost impossible to chase them. If we're in a bad spot now, it's probably better to surface, move away and surface, and then come around. Yeah, I guess they're probably not going to do a fourth attack, right?
Please, let's call it a day. Please make new heading 120. We won't get another good shot off here.
Coming left 120.
You want me to advise them? Captain?
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Captain, do you want radio to let the other boat know that we're figuring it's done?
Well, I mean, as long as no more TIWs. So yeah, please go ahead and report RTC. Our side.
What is RTC? Ready to?
Ready to complete. It means.
Okay.
RTC means ready to complete. That's like either we're out of torpedoes or yeah. We're done.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we will surface to safety. Surface to, well, probably we won't get a big promotion today, but we will go back
They are
home
TIW
to the
as well.
safety.
TIW?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that means torpedo in water.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like, let them shoot, but we won't be shooting another torpedo here because it's quite unrealistic.
I set my steams at 40 by default. That's almost the same speed, and it gives you enough range to do a little bit more stuff from the outside like we were doing today. But the only time I've ever used 30 was just testing how well it works using the Ausdampferfahrung method of firing, and I hit one with a 11+ minute runtime. I hit a couple,
Wow.
but it's not worth it. So I never set my steams to 30 because it's just not worth it's so boring. It's pretty neat. You're like, I don't know. I
And
guess if it's
TIW
gonna
again.
hit. Another TIW, good for them. They're gonna run out of torpedoes soon.
I think that's what they're trying to do is run completely out.
Yeah, and we would, I'm sure, do the same, but we were just not in the right position for it.
Yeah, after we've gotten shot with a round.
But yeah, Captain, you should consider setting your steams to 40.
Yeah,
Makes a big difference.
I must admit, I never changed the speed settings of the torpedoes. I know the theory behind it, of course, but yeah, I will try with that. But 40 seems like a good call. Yeah, it's like a good call.
Whenever we're safe, I'd like to surface to see how accurate my plotting.
Yeah, we're planning to.
Yep. Let me check. We are good. One more safety swipe, so not that I bring us in danger, but I would say it's safety. Please surface the boat on your own behalf as you would.
Roger that.
The dive officer is.
Yep, I'll surface.
Do not forget to also add your logs to the debrief.
Yep, thank you. I already made a picture of the crew, now of the log, and what is missing? Three pictures.
And TIW again.
The end screen, I think.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'll leave some pre-flood in there. Not that we're gonna get hit, but just in case. Oh, actually, good call on the pre-flood, by the way, Captain. I think that is what saved us from getting killed earlier. If we hadn't pre-flooded, there's no way we would have gotten down after that first round.
Yeah, I think one or two more would be already the end of us. So good job on you guys that you did
No,
everything
it was
so
actually pre-flood on your part, and then par for going ahead and venting before the lights lit up.
Yeah.
In my defense, I didn't have eyes on the situation. I didn't realize that we were. I knew we were spotted, but I thought it was spotted from a long distance, not like somebody breathing down our throat.
Yeah, you already said that you confirmed or acknowledged that he was kind of correct, but yeah, I would rather have a flooded diesels than be dead. But yeah.
Send a dead ship. Yeah. Oh man.
Actually, he doesn't need to worry about. He doesn't need to worry about all that.
Gosh, yeah.
You can come to the control room. I think we're gonna end soon. So. Okay, roger that.
Okay, and then I need to export on the final screen, and then I.
Yay.
I'm gonna go take a look out of the periscope.
Are we gathering on the bridge, or what's the plan?
We should gather the control
Yeah,
room, I
we
think.
can.
Or we can also gather here.
Bridge can.
Yep. Let's get some fresh air. Is the chief engineer with us? Please, somebody inform the chief engineer to come to the bridge
got him.
for a moment. Thank you.
Captain wants you on the bridge. Nice fires out there to look at too.
Yeah.
Okay, debrief. Huh?
Nah, just come look at the pretty.
And
Wonderful.
we all know you love the diesel fumes a lot, but get some fresh air as well.
There's still tasks I need to have figured out. You know, I mean, I forget how to get the damn things to start. Like I got the RPMs up, but then I forget how to get them to actually like light. Maybe there was still water in the cylinders, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
I didn't open the valves. I didn't open the fucking valves. Pardon my language.
At one moment, I was pretty sure we must have a flooded diesel because we were just emergency crash diving. We got spotted.
Right.
And
No, that
we
was
had
great.
to get down as quickly as possible. So I'm not sure, but I think the diesel should have been flooded at one point. No?
They flooded a bit, yeah. And I blew the
thought
water
they
out
were
as he
flooded
recommended.
too,
Yeah. I blew the water out already. I just forgot to open the air.
Unless you're really quick with the vents, yeah.
My
But
concern
also,
is
the
the
problem
boat
is
flooding
with
though.
Wolf-
If you don't get the flooding the diesel is bad, but it's not horrible. But flooding the boat is bad.
Yeah.
Right, of course. I had a good time.
So gentlemen,
Same.
a quick word from me. Thank you all for being on the ship. This was not the most successful mission, of course. We had one kind of decent attack, which was also a little bit freestyle because it was outside of an official TOI, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it was a semi-successful attack, so we don't get home with completely empty hands. But that being said, I thank everybody to endure this ship. For me, it was the first time being a captain on a Seawolf event, so I'm still kind of nervous.
I just have to disagree on one point. I don't think enjoyment is measured in whether we get a bunch of hits or not. It's
totally
fun
agree.
to get hits, but
I was about to put it.
I had a blast.
I was going to put it more bluntly. Wow, they just got another hit, or something just sank rather. I was going to put it more bluntly, which is that Ape with nothing but love and respect, man. A perfect attack is like watching paint dry.
Right.
I'd rather something happen.
You don't learn from success. You learn from failure.
Well, I don't know about learning. I want the bombs to go off. I want to run the motors hard. I want to twist and turn and avoid their attacks.
Take a hit in the conning tower as you're crash diving. It's makes it more interesting.
There you go.
Yeah. Especially for me as a navigator, navigator captain comms are very, very iffy because a lot of captains don't understand the capabilities of what a navigator can give you. But your communication with me was great, which I really, really appreciated because it's not very common, even among veteran captains.
Your plotting looks great. Wait, so this was easy navigation off, right?
Yeah, easy nav off.
Sweet,
Yeah,
looks good.
I have to confess, I'm one of those captains. I do everything with eyeballs, so I do my positioning and all that just from looking at the boats. So even when I have a capable navigator, I'm like, I don't want to look at the map.
See, I think the map is cool as well because it gets guys like us stuck in the engine room to know what's going on, to have some idea. I mean, you can watch somebody stream, of course, but one of the coolest features of this game is the shared map.
I was watching the map a lot today because I didn't have eyes on what's going on outside, so that was my insight into the situation.
I'll also say that while I enjoyed engineering, I've done it 2 games in a row now. I need to learn to be radio man because I really enjoy being sound man. I'll do anything to be sound man. So I'll even learn Morse if I have to.
Yeah, but I want to say good game, well played.
Yes, well played.
To everybody, and also my 2 guys on the bridge. You carried me also, so I felt in very good hands. And yeah, GG. We are all alive.
Likewise.
That's. I mean, we come home to Erika and have a big beer in the Bavarian Alps now all together.
Wonderful. Or at least on some training barge in Kiel.
He
God
meant
damn it, I can't look over there.
Landurlaub, Männer.
We just did
Landurlaub.
debrief.
Well played. Gute Jagd.
But by the way, one question: did they? Not that they trying to reach us for RTC and stuff like this. Maybe we should go to the radio room again. I'm not sure because
They are RTC now.
I'm burning daylight. I gotta get on the road. I'm going somewhere right.
Ah, there it is.
Perfect.
There it is.
Oh gosh.
Someone was redlining.